Hello guys, today we're reviewing a action classic known as Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon of the movie that was released in the second half of the 80s is an American action cop buddy film. And really is the movie that kind of kickstarted the whole genre. A lot of movies were kind of inspired by this movie, including a lot of movies inspired by this movie. One movie like the Hitman's Bodyguard, where it's basically two cops. Basically, they don't get along, but they immediately have to team up to beat a greater bad. Basically, there. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil most of the movie plot for you, but yeah, if you really want to see the plot description, here is what you need to know about the movie if you really want to know what goes on, at least the basic of the plot of the movie. This movie has a lot of good action scenes, especially the end action scene, the end climatic scene, where the villain group meets the two cops, and they have to fight the villain group. And also this movie also takes place during Christmas, which makes this actually a Christmas movie like Die Hard, but it's not really about the holiday. It's really in setting only, and yeah, and also at the beginning of the movie, yeah, basically at the death of his that wife was obviously the person who dies at the complete beginning of the movie. Yeah, that's what happens in the movie, and yeah, this movie is pretty good. The action scenes are pretty good. The story is pretty good. It's a really good and compelling storyline. The CGI is pretty good for an 80s movie. There isn't really CGI in this movie, but the only CGI is the explosions. So, yeah, that's the only CGI in this entire movie. This movie was a big success, spawning a bunch of sequels as well, including Lethal Weapon 2 and Lethal Weapon 3, and a fourth movie as well, which is probably obviously where they ended the series off because the fourth one must have been so bad that they ended the series. But yeah, this movie is an action fun movie, a pretty fun action movie, and yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I'll give it around an 8 out of 10, and that's basically it. Goodbye.